Hello. This is Eeyore. I was looking at one of the Facebook groups and somebody had mentioned something about Eeyore and it got me thinking, well, I haven't made a video in a while. Why don't I make one of Eeyore? So this is kind of the original, we'll say, design. This is a modification of something from Ralph Dewey. He did on Balloon HQ several years ago. And then, and also a Mickey Mouse. Make this in black with a different face and different face right here, and you have Mickey Mouse. It kind of has the triangle type head. So I guess I thank Ralph Dewey and the creator of Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney. And anyway, this is, I kind of made two so you could kind of see where I was going from here to make the big ears right there. And then of course we put the black right there to make the hair. I'm not going to do the whole body on Eeyore. I assume if you can do this part, then you can make a what we'll call a general body. Anyway, in this one I am going to use gray. I have seen some ears that are pink and some that are purple, but we're going to do gray. So we're going to grab gray, full 260 of course, blow it up, and I'll use this other one as the kind of guide here. You can see I actually, the very beginning of the balloon ties to the middle, right there. So I already have my gray inflated. And back to where going back and forth. This right here, these are the cheeks. You know, if you want, you could probably do we'll call the cheeks in gray as well. I just think it looks better if you make the cheeks and the face of the Eeyore or the cow the same color. So I've got this is just a scrap of blush. We're gonna tie it about the middle, give it a twist there, and split twist. There you go. That is the cheeks. Then we're going to do about 3 inches maybe. So about 5 fingers there. Wrap that around. And then we're going to do, once again, here, this here will be the middle. Then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to do a pinch twist and we're going to make a triangle. So we're going to do that. We're going to do our twist right here. Then the very middle of the head will go right here. And we're going to continue to the other side. And we go back down. We want this side and this side right here to match up. So I have to make that just a little bit bigger. Wrap it around. And as I said, this goes to the back of the head. Wrap it around. Currently we have our earless, eyeless, mouthless Eeyore. Like I said, this is the exact same thing if you're making a cow or if you're making Mickey Mouse, or this can be for many different animals, to be honest. So I did pre-inflate a scrap of white for the eyes. So we're going to twist that into the cheeks. Then we're going to twist one eye. We wrap it around that pinch twist at the top. Make sure our eyes are, very close to the same size. Wrap it around a few times. Make our noise. Bang. There we go. Okay. So there we are again. Kind of going slow so everybody can follow. Hopefully you are. That is our ears, no mouth Eeyore. I'm going to now grab another gray, and we're going to do the ears. So the way I did the ears is I start on one side, huge loop twist, then I go over. It's just as easy possibly to totally remove this bubble, as in don't use it, rip your ear off and go to the other side. Or if you wanted to be more economical, you could have made one ear with this and then just use a scrap for the other ear. Okay? Do whatever you think is best. So we're going to blow that up. I'm going to come back to my the pinch twist. And of course, Eeyore does have the very floppy ears, so I'm going to soften that, make it as deep or as far as I think is necessary. We'll wrap around a few times, of course. And I'm going to explode it because I felt like doing it there. There we are, one more time. See? Good thing I had more gray balloons with me. Back to where I was before I exploded it. There we go. That's the kind of pop on purpose right there. Going to shape the ear right here just so you can see kind of how it's going. See, that's going to be an Eeyore ear. Grab another gray one, blow it up. And obviously I'm not going to put the back, well, not obviously, I'm not going to put this part right here because I don't need to. I only did that so that I didn't have to pull the balloon apart on the original. So we're going to wrap around. We'll make our ears about the same size. Any way you want to size them up is correct. Wrap around a few times. Pull apart. Get rid of what we don't need. Just wrapping that around a couple of times to keep it from unwinding. We're going to shape here, and we've currently got our shape right there. Let's put the mouth on. So this one is this is a heart-shaped balloon. You can this is blush. You can use pink, of course. Any color you want, that's what you can do. I blow it up about that big. You can almost start to see the lobes, maybe even a little less. Tie it up. Take that into the where between the bottom of the eyes and the cheeks. Wrapping it in place right there. Now, if you wanted to stop and call this Eeyore right now, that would definitely be fine. I've seemed to see Eeyore has hair on top of his head, so I will put the hair on there. So we're going to grab a black balloon. And of course, we'll make a cluster of bubbles. The right here, this pinch twist at the top, that's a really good tie point. Well, for the eyes and then anything else you need to put there. If you're making Minnie Mouse, you can put the bow right there as well, or you can put it on the ear, whatever you want to do. Anyway, I'm going to do three bubbles. I'm going to tie those on to the pinch twist. Then I'm going to go to the whichever side. I'm going to do 2 bubbles to the ear. 2 bubbles back to the middle. Wrapping it around, hopefully being careful right here. Then back to the other ear. Twist those 2, let's say the two bubbles. Then we're going to go back to this kind of pinch twist, all the big cluster of everything we've got in there. And just like I did on this one, I'm going to do another 3 bubble section right there. So 1, 2, and a third. This is, kind of an important twist right there. Make sure we don't explode anything. And adjust these 3 bubble cluster any way you want will be fine. If you really want, there's no reason you couldn't add more bubbles all the way down. So just because I'm got a little bit of space here, I'm going to do that. So many bubbles as it takes. I think Eeyore does have, well, I know Eeyore does have kind of hair down the back of his neck. And, yeah, like a horse would. So we've got our cluster right here. Just adjusting that pinch twist, the very top of the head, which is right there. It's, you know, make it smaller, then you can hide it more if you like, but whatever. So that is Eeyore. I will get rid of this part. And tie that one up if you like. Then the artwork is what I kind of, you know, we'll do the eyes. And this one, since Eeyore is kind of tied or stitched together, I kind of did like lines there, like as in sewing lines and across there. If you wanted to totally ignore that, I'm sure you could. Anyway, so there is Eeyore. And I hope you like it. And I hope you use it. And don't be afraid to make it better. I am sure that there are many better Eeyores out there than this one. But this is the one I put up. Anyway, have a wonderful day and see you later.